It is a bit quieter out here at the Quinnipiac campus here in Hamden, Connecticut, because classes have gotten out. But inside this building, Alumni Hall, there's a lot of learning going on for Memorial Day.
Good morning, everyone. Well done. I want to welcome you to what has now become a tradition here in Hamden, our 7th annual Veterans Awareness Day.
Students from across Connecticut started off Friday morning with a special Veterans Awareness ceremony. After a few opening notes, the colors were posted, the Pledge of Allegiance was said, and Melissa Boyle of Hamden High School class of 2010 sang the national anthem.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
A commander of the U.S. Army presented the invocation and a moment of silence.
We come together today for awareness and remembrance. As we walk around the Assembly Hall, we become aware that freedom does not come easy. We become aware that great sacrifices were made. With this awareness, let us all give thanks.
Lastly, Mr. Levy, Hamden Middle School teacher and also the MC of this event, had some closing notes before they were off to learn more about the veterans, up close and personal.
But freedom isn't free. And I want all of our students here to remember that. Memorial Day is a gift to all Americans. The gift is our freedom and our rights. This gift has been purchased at tremendous cost and given to you by all of our veterans, all of the veterans who have served this great nation. I want you to remember that that gift is the most precious gift in the world today. Feel free. Stand up.
And they're off. The students were allowed to walk around this auditorium. Each veteran had their own table where they had out many different displays where they spoke about many different things about when they served in the war.
Well, we were there, and that's the work we were doing. I've also included some things that belong to my father, his discharge from World War II, the citation he got in World War II when it was at the Battle of Okinawa, which was one of the largest final battles of the war with Japan. And have you ever heard of suicide planes? Okay. The suicide planes were attacking these ships. His ship, which is here somewhere, right there, the USS Ridenour, the gun he was firing with 8 other people was hit direct on by a suicide plane.
This was all very real. The stories are real, the people are real, and the artifacts are real. Like this rifle that was used in the Korean War. And these troops from Germany. Students are fascinated to learn about their great stories.
The troops were off cane work, sugar cane. The key people got killed and they moved out. Nobody will lead them. You know? That's the reason. So what happened? Pardon? What happened? After that, they got overrun. They moved out. I'm not sure, but they claim they lost their colors. They never reformed anything. You can't really blame.
Now I'm going to tell you something you probably won't believe. If I was to ask you studied World War II, you studied World War II? You know when it started? That day was December 8th. That is a holy day in the Catholic Church. It's the feast of the Immaculate Conception. Now why am I telling you this? 4 years later, airplane bombed the holy day. The bomber was the B-29. The bomb was the atomic bomb. They dropped the bomb on Japan on the 6th of August. The 9th of August, President Truman said either you quit, or tomorrow we'll bomb the heck out of it. Now, we didn't have a third bomb, but they didn't know that. Right? They surrendered on August 15th, which in the Catholic Church is the feast of the Assumption. So a bomber bombs, the Holy Day started it. Bombers bombed, the Holy Day ended it. Now this was the biggest bluff of the war.
You heard it here just as the students did. An Army veteran tells you exactly what happened and secrets about the war that he had been in many years ago.
In the olden days, they had a buck-handled knife. Buck-horn handled knife. And they would put it in front of the next dealer. So now when the game is over, you look at the thing, the buck stops here. It's my deal. Now if you didn't want the deal, you could pass the buck. You ever hear those two terms? The buck stops here, passing the buck. So I know President Truman was a gambler. The buck stops here.
It means that he just got his wing. And when every time he made a turn, he would lose a couple of 100 feet. And I kept telling him, pull the stick back, Lieutenant, you're going to hit the ground. And finally he told me to mind my own damn business, and every time he turned the curve and go around and come back, the plane would go down, and he hit the Arbuckle Mountains in Oklahoma, and the plane broke in two, and I went over the co-pilot to get out the window because it was buried in the ground, and I lost two guys.
So could you tell me about some of the things that you learned? You said that you went in Florida to school?
Yes. I lived in a hotel for 10 weeks. Ate meals in a restaurant. Didn't have to make the bed. Didn't have to wash any dishes. And I went back to Brooklyn Field in Mobile, Alabama, where I was assigned to the 26th Air Depot Group. We left the United States on September 17, 1942. 41 days at sea, around the Cape Town, South Africa, back up the Red Sea, the Suez.
Hi, I'm Dipanjan. I just came out of the Veterans Affair building, and I've got to say I learned a lot, and I'm really grateful that this event occurred because I got to talk with a lot of the veterans, and it won't be long before a lot of the World War II veterans and Korean veterans get old, and it was really nice to share their experiences. They're really grateful that they got a chance to talk with us, and I hope I get to do it again next year.
Men and women from all over came to teach all these different students about their life experiences, like this nurse that helped out the Red Cross. I spoke exclusively with Mayor Henrici, and he said that the thing that students should take back most is a respect for the veterans that fought for their freedom. As you've heard, those veterans have went through a lot, and I hope everyone learned a lot too. From the Quinnipiac campus, I'm Marcus Harun, 24 News.